about my book after the launch. So शुरू करती हूँ अपनी 2 लाइनों से ही कि टिकटें लेकर बैठे हैं कुछ लोग मेरी ज़िंदगी की, टिकटें लेकर बैठे हैं कुछ लोग मेरी ज़िंदगी की, तो फिर तमाशा भी पूरा होना चाहिए। मैं चल रही हूँ सहने हयात पर बिन फसाने के, मैं चल रही हूँ सहने हयात पर बिन फसाने के, मेरे हर हुनर को अब अंजाम भी मिलना चाहिए, मेरे हर हुनर को अब अंजाम भी मिलना चाहिए। तो up to the age of 19 and 20, I thought power meant clearing a government exam, securing your future. For 7 years, I chased the one dream: books, rejections, and silence. And one day, I looked my reflection on my phone screen and realized maybe the power wasn't about what I was trying to achieve. Maybe it wasn't about who I was becoming. हम अक्सर सोचते हैं कि ताकत का मतलब बड़ी नौकरी, बड़ा नाम या लोगों की वाहवाही है, पर असली ताकत वो नहीं होती जो बाहर दिखती है, वो होती है जो अंदर से जगती है। वह जब सब कुछ टूट जाए, जब सब कुछ टूट जाए फिर भी तुम खुद को उठाओ, वही ताकत है। That's the power in you. My story started in Yamunanagar, a very small town where my dreams had a fit inside practical plans. But my buaji used to wake me up at 4:30 a.m. with a slap. They'd get up and you need to study hard, you need to achieve something in your life. That discipline made the power of choice for me. उस वक्त पता नहीं था सुबह उठना, हर बार गिरकर फिर से खड़ा होना कितना ज़रूरी होता है। उसी पे मेरा पहला चैप्टर है, पावर ऑफ चॉइस। I would love to read this, और उससे you will get the gist of the book as well. Everything can be taken from a man, but one thing, the last of human freedom, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, said by Viktor Frankl. The alarm pierced through the pre-dawn darkness around 4:30 a.m. at Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, which is a residential school. As my roommate turned into their beds, I slipped my cold feet on the cold floor. A choice I daily made, claiming that the quiet hours of my dream. Little did I know that these small choices were preparing me for bigger ones. Years later, I sat in my tiny apartment in Delhi, surrounded with 7 years worth of government exam prepare material, mock tests, guidebooks, and almost success stories scattered around me like fallen leaves of autumn. Each almost cleared letter felt like both promises and taunt. The weight of family expectations, society's definition of success, and my fears, they pressed heavily on my shoulders. Viktor Frankl's word found me in that moment of crisis. If prisoners in concentration camps could choose their attitude in the darkest of circumstances, surely I could find the courage no choose definitely in the face of societal pressure. The power of choice isn't just about having options. It's about recognizing our fundamental freedom to respond to life circumstances regardless of how constrained they may appear. Let me share 3 stories that transform my understanding about the choices. The first awakening. My aunt's kitchen in Yamunanagar, where morning lessons began from before sunrise. Beta, she would say, mixing chai and wisdom, life will give you many paths. The power lies not in the path themselves, but in your choice of which one to walk. The power lies not in the path themselves, but in your choice of which one to walk. The turning point. During my days in Policy Bazaar, I watched my colleague Priya. She faded away daily in the job she hated. I have no choice, she would say. Bills to pay, family to support. Her stories taught me that believing we have no choice is itself a choice. often the most expensive one we make. The breakthrough. The day I finally chose to step away from the government exams preparations. 7 years of effort, the almost reached success, countless nights of studies, near misses. It felt like death. It literally felt like near death experience. Choosing differently wasn't about giving up, it was about choosing myself. Though these experiences and my journey to Amazon, I have learned that choice operates at 3 levels. The choice of perspective, the choice of perspective, the choice of response, and the choice of direction. The choice of perspective is how we see our circumstances shapes our reality. During those 7 years of preparations, I could view each setback as a failure or as a preparation of different kind of success. The choice of response. Life will throw unexpected challenges. Your power lies not in controlling circumstance, but in choosing your response to them. The choice of direction. Every day presents a moment where you can either take the conscious control or let life happen to you. These are your choices. But here's what they don't tell you about the power of choice. It's not always a big decision. The pre-dawn rises at Navodaya, the extra hour of study, the kind word to a struggling colleague, small choices compound into life-changing patterns. The hardest person to choose against is yourself. Not your family, not your society, but the version of you that's comfortable with the familiar plan. The most powerful choice often feel like surrenders. Letting go of my dream of government job felt like failure until it became the door of the new possibilities I couldn't have imagined. Your journey begins with the awareness. Start noticing the small daily choices that shape your habits. Start noticing the stories you tell yourself about no choice. Start noticing the choices you are postponing out of fears. Remember every moment holds a choice. Remember every choice holds a power. Remember your life's direction is shaped not by circumstances, but by your response to them. Today, as I look out of my window, I think about that girl at Navodaya making her first conscious choice of rising early. She couldn't have known each small choices was building the stretch for the bigger ones. And I think about you, reading these words. Perhaps standing at the crossroads, your circumstances might be different, but your powers to choose remain constant and undiminished. Choose wisely, choose consciously, but most importantly, choose. Because in the end, our choice doesn't shape our path, they shape what we are becoming along the way. Thank you.